Hey everyone, PTL here. I am back at Sleeping Giant, and today I'm gonna go for a little longer hike in the main parking lot. Usually I park on the other side of the Giant, but I'm starting at the main parking lot. Gonna hike up over the head on the blue trail, but I'm gonna continue on the blue trail, go up to the castle, and then hike the whole length of the body, and then turn around and come back. It should be about a 7-mile hike round trip, so I won't show you a lot at the beginning because it's what I've been doing, but when I get to some different spots I'll fill you in. Oh, there's a nice hawk sitting up in a tree. Praise the Lord. Heading back up the rock ledges on the back of the head, looking down into the bowl. You can see there's a lot of water down there today. Rained pretty hard yesterday. So I just came from that direction. Nice rock formations in there. I could actually see the castle from the top of that ridge. Down in a little valley. And I am heading in this direction. Okay, coming up to the castle. Pretty neat. I'm not going to go up in it. I'll just show you a little bit of the outside. But if you're interested in seeing the inside of the castle, one of my earlier Sleeping Giant posts, I actually filmed going up the ramps up to the top. And I'll try to remember to put a link to one of those posts, which was a while ago. Or you could just look back through my older posts and find Sleeping Giant. And I'm going to continue though by the castle on the blue trail. Start heading down the body. This is actually on the chest and on the blue. Here's the main trail coming up. You can see it's nice and wide all the way up here. Even got a restroom up here, privy. Side of the castle, and I am heading down the blue. So I just thought I'd show you an overlook going down into the valley. There's actually a trail, I believe it's the green trail, is right down at the bottom of the valley there, goes right through the middle of it. Alright, I just came from that direction. And I am going down into a valley in this direction. I can hear actually water running. There's a lot of water down the bottom there. Heading down there and then up over the next ridge. Praise the Lord. Going up some rock structures again. Another nice ridge. Again, a lot of water at the bottom, normally not there. And there's the ridge on the other side. When I talk about the ridges, you can actually think of it like the two legs of the giant. I'm on the left leg as he's lying down. The white trail on the other side is the the right leg. Down in another little valley. Just came from up there. Some nice rock ridges up there. Somehow I'm going to go over that. But first I'm going to take a left and head down here, and I believe it's going to go up over those ridges to the right there. Praise the Lord. So I've had some questions recently on if I'm wearing my Merrell shoes on my training hikes, carrying my pack. So actually I haven't been wearing them a lot. I've been wearing just running shoes or my hiking boots. I'm wearing my Merrells today. I got Injinji socks for Christmas, so I'm actually trying those out and wanted to use them with the Merrells. I have a pair of Salomons as well, and so my next hike I'll wear the Injinjis with my Darn Toughs and the Salomons to try them with those. So, but I don't want to wear my shoes out before the hike. I've used them on both sets of hiking shoes on a number of section hikes. So I've gotten some miles on them, and I can use them both, as well as my pack. You know, I'm now carrying the pack on all my hikes now. I just don't want to wear my gear out. You know, it's got 2,000 miles to go. So I've used it on various section hikes. I've used it on some day hikes. And so, you know, I'll go slow at the beginning of my through hike, break in. And I'm just going to try to mix it up before that. You know, just doing some light hikes as well as some exercise to get in shape for it. So that's what I'm doing. Pretty in here. Praise the Lord. So I must be getting close to the end because I'm crossing the white trail right here. And I just came from down there. The white trail continues, or came from over there. I'm continuing this way on the blue. All the colored trails come together in one spot. I'll say it's the feet of the giant, except for the blue, which comes out a little bit farther down the road to the right. And it then continues across that road into the next town and the next major road. Pretty valley in here. Here's the orange trail, starting to cross all the trails. Orange, blue, which I'm heading down. Orange goes that way. All right, and here's the horse trail. Goes that way in one direction, and that way in the other direction. And I'm crossing the yellow trail. A lot of trails in here. Yellow goes off that way, but I'm continuing the blue. So I'm coming up on the road. I forget what road this is, but you can see the blue trail continues across in this direction, and we'll continue on to the next road for about another mile. All the other trails come out farther up there. So I'm basically at the foot of the giant, and I'm gonna turn around and head back. This is about 3.5 miles from the main parking lot to this point. I did a little extra excursion, so I'm probably around somewhere between 3.5, 4 miles here. It'll be about a little over 7 miles when I finish. Praise the Lord. It's interesting how different everything looks when you go the other way. I was just in this valley. It was neat coming down the hill, seeing it, but I never looked back. Now I'm going the other way, and I'm going up this big hill, and it just looks neat walking up to it. It's much bigger than it looked when I was coming down. Heading up this way. Praise the Lord. Well, there's still some big pines left on Sleeping Giant. Not too many of them, but there's a few. There's one over there too. Awesome. Look at this, I get a small taste of hiking the trail in the rain. This is real wet in here, and the river decided to go right down the middle of the trail. Actually, when I came the other way, at the beginning of this, I stepped in what looked like a safe spot, and my foot went down in and got a little wet. Down the bottom here by the bridge and the leaves. Show you this multicolor tag, and there's a trail going down in that direction. Those trails are showing you that the trail's going from the blue to the purple. So there's a bunch of different cutovers that go from one trail to another. I'm on the blue, and that one will bring you down to the purple or violet trail. Continuing down this way. Hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to Old Bull, or Warren Davidson. Warren, I'm on the hike that I replied to your post on my last hike in Sleeping Giant. So I'm heading back toward my truck. Got a ways to go. So thanks for following. Hey everyone, back at the castle. Getting close to the end. Still got to go back down across the main trail a couple times and then over the face. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, I'm back to the head of the giant, going over the head backwards. Haven't done it this way in a long time. It's nice right in here. Trail goes right up this rock scramble before I go off to the left up the steep spot. Praise the Lord. All right, I'm at the steep spot. Going up here, gotta be careful, it's all wet. That was pretty neat. Just as I was coming over the ridge back here, saw a little red fox running through here. That was pretty awesome. Love to see the wildlife. Praise the Lord. Hey everyone, I'm back to the parking area. I'm in the picnic area right now, heading back to the parking lot. So that was a great hike. I got about, a little over 7 miles, probably 7.5 miles in today. Felt good to get out. My legs are actually kind of tired. Got a good workout. So I'm gonna go home, get a little exercise in, and then it's New Year's Eve. We have a prayer meeting at our church. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you have a great 2020, and I'll see you out on the trail.